Okay, guys. Wow. You know, I had a feeling, Freddie, that when you met John, that maybe you guys had did some time together. So just talk about where you guys were possibly crossed paths at, and you know, just talk about it a little bit.
Well, we talked about Green Haven. Green Haven at that time, man, was one of the things I seen on the change sheet was discharged by death. Remember, we see the change sheet every day, move from cell to cell.
Yes.
And discharged by death, man, is a hell of a way to go out of prison, man.
Yeah, I mean, I believe they even had a little cemetery right there, right outside the wall. But you really don't see, I mean, it took me 5 years to get, well, 6 years to get out of that, you know, to get released, and my father picked me up to realize it. And then when I got out there and I saw the wall, I was like...
High wall, very high.
40-foot, Green Haven.
Green Haven, now where's that at?
It's in Stormville, New York.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually 51 miles from my house because I rode there with my friend Casey on my motorcycle.
Yeah.
And what I did is it's hard to believe this, but there's a road with houses right across the street.
Wow.
So what I did is I pulled up my Harley, pulled right into somebody's driveway, put my feet up on my handlebar, sat back on my, lit up a big old fat one, and just smoked it while I'm staring at Green Haven. My friend is freaking out. What are you, crazy? Get out of here.
Well, just after you got out of years later or something?
Yeah, yes, of course. I'm out on my motorcycle. I'm out on the street.
Wow. So Freddie, you were there too?
Yes, I was. And what's exciting about that was, remember they moved the electric chair from Sing Sing to Green Haven?
Yes.
I was up there, locked up there in the special housing unit.
Well, my friend Frankie, he used to, because he was the clerk of the block, and he used to do when the buses would come with new guys, you know, so he was always, I mean, he had front gate pass, and he was doing 15 to life for murder, but he was able to go right up to the front gate.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
So you see, we fall down and we get back up. So there is a second chance. You can go and move forward regardless if you do something where it may cause you to do some time. You can move forward. You guys are a shining example of that.
Thank you.
Freddie, exactly what do you do with that, man? What is that
about?
I'm
with the Federal Latin American Chaplain Association. We're going into prisons, we're going into nursing homes, we're going into rehabs, and we're reaching out to the people.
Okay. Now that you became a GCS certified anger management facilitator about 2 years ago.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what else you certified in?
Well, I'm certified as a peer recovery coach. Certified out of Florida. I'm in Ohio and New York, and peer advocate for support services.
Okay. Super. Outstanding. And John, you yourself. Tell us a little bit about your degrees. I know you started in Green Haven with associates.
I got my associate's degree from there. When I got out, I eventually, because I'm from the Bronx, I went to Lehman College in the Bronx, and got my bachelor's degree in psychology. And from there, while I was going through using the GI Bill,
nice.
I had a vocational counselor myself from the VA. And he says, well, John, why don't you just keep on going to school? And I'm like, okay. Hey, I didn't think of it, but they give you a nice paycheck. So,
okay. Right.
So I decided to go and become a vocational educational counselor.
Wow.
I did that. I actually, before I did my, what do you call that when you go to work again? While you're working, when you go to
internship?
School? Yeah, before my internship, I had to do a practicum.
Okay.
So I did a practicum in VESID, vocational and educational services for individuals with disabilities, right in my neighborhood. So I lived right there.
Wow.
And one of the women, Veronica Rose Craig, which she's great, and hopefully you'll see this one day, Veronica. She is now, she is like a big old administrator in Brooklyn now. Because she lived in Queens or Brooklyn, and coming to the Bronx was horrible. But she was actually my, how do you say that when someone you,
well, she was
like
your
a mentor?
Mentor, exactly. Okay. The exact word. I'm sorry. I have a hard time thinking of the words. I think that has to do with the traumatic brain injury, but it is what it is. But she was, and we became really good friends. And the scariest part there was when I had to do the interview to get hired, and you have to say, yes, I was convicted of a felony.
Wow. So what would you tell a person who has been convicted with a felony that has transitioned in society, what would you tell him or her, in order to keep them on the straight and narrow?
Always think that if you mess up, you're going right back. But no, on the real side, yeah, that's the real side. I mean, you're going back in a heartbeat. And, you know, I did mess up the second time and then went back and did a federal, I mean, in the feds, I went to Springfield, Missouri, El Reno, Oklahoma. They shipped me all over the country. It was scary. Really scary. Then you tend to get out and be on federal parole and state parole. So I figured I finished the feds up within 3 years, but I did 13 years on state parole.
Wow.
They maxed me out. I mean, I had 6 to 21.
I did 9.
I did 13 years.
Wow. Well, see, there is hope.